even if it's not true, the story itself is very inspiring.
Whoa. What story is very inspiring?
What story? Okay, the story of Jesus' passion.
Bullshit.
Really?
Yes.
What? Like, are you considering all the mean stuff and like the what I would call the crappy stuff in the Bible, like kill all these people, and like you're taking it all, right? You're kind of taking the whole Bible as a whole.
I can take it all, or I can just go with the Jesus story, or I can just go to the Sermon on the Mount. The thing is, the story about Jesus, oh my gosh, God comes down and takes human form in order to sacrifice himself in order to save us all. Oh, look, the Bible is the only example where the mighty sacrifices themselves for the undeserving. If you only cherry pick out that, then yes, oh, it's a passionate story of how I'm going to save you. Yeah. Why did we need to be saved in the first place? And how does blood sacrifice save anybody?
Who are we being
and why
saved
can't
from?
God, if God wants to actually forgive people, why can't God just forgive people? Why does he have to come down and do a blood sacrifice and all of this other stuff? Why does the smell of burning blood and burning flesh ease God's anger? And what exactly did we do? Why is inherited sin, the sin of our fathers to the fourth and the seventh generation carried down upon the children? None of that makes any sense. You can't have the sacrifice and atonement. You can't have the passion story of Christ unless there is sin, inherited sin, and a need for blood sacrifice. If you throw those things out, all you have is a story of somebody who's trying to help you. And yet that person is all-powerful, makes all the damn rules, and decided that the best thing they could do is to take human form and die and suffer, give up a weekend, part of a weekend, so that people who believe can go, or the people who are chosen can go, because it didn't save everybody. It just supposedly gave people some sort of pathway to salvation. I find nothing redeeming in that at all. It is repugnant, the notion of infinite torment for finite crimes, or worse, somebody else's crimes.
Don't forget the follow me or be tortured.
You don't have to take the whole Bible. You don't have to go to, the earth is 6,000 years old. You don't even have to believe that God told Moses to go and slay all the Midianites and keep the virgin girls for himself without wondering exactly how did they figure out who was a virgin or not. How is that remotely fair? You can toss all of that out and just look at the passion, but you cannot look at the passion story without the need for it, that God created a world that humans brought sin into, that God knew he was going to bring sin into, and that we had no say over any of this, and yet somehow we are all guilty, and that some sort of blood, it's gross, it's disgusting. I don't find it redeeming, inspiring, or anything else. You know what I find inspiring? Doubting Thomas.
What?
Somebody who wants actual evidence, that I find inspiring. I find plenty of inspiring things in the Psalms and in the book that was almost certainly written by a non-believer struggling with these questions. What I really find inspiring is nothing that's in the Bible, but the fact that I know human beings, I know secular humanists who will go out and do good because it's good, because it benefits other human beings. God cares less about human beings than any secular humanist I've ever met. He's playing favorites. Oh, I'm going to give Paul or Saul a Damascus Road experience. None of the rest of us get that.
Yeah.
There's no sound epistemology here. God could reveal himself at any moment and let everybody know. And God could forgive everybody at any moment and just say, no, but nope, you're undeserving. And for that, we have to have blood sacrifices and bullshit, because that's what it is.